Recording in progress. Thank you, Zoom. Today, we're going to start laying down, all the way down. The more relaxed and at ease I bring you at the very beginning of class, lovelies, the more likely it is that there's lots of options for effort today. Just remember there are options. I was talking to another yoga teacher yesterday, and I was saying, the yoga teacher doesn't determine how hard the class is. You do. By how much ease you bring to your shapes or how much effort you bring to your shapes. By choosing to say, I'm going to skip this shape, or I'm going to skip this option. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to go a little less deep here, but maybe stretch a little more there. You could bring so much ease to the most challenging flow. And you can bring a lot of effort to the most basic flow. So how do you feel today? These first few opening moments of class, particularly if we're doing a really full-on opening Shavasana, are intended for you to take this time to tune in. To tune in and figure out how you want to move in this class today. What do you want to bring to your mat? Are you bringing ease or are you bringing effort? And just honor what it is in your body, right? Your head might be saying, let's go, push, push, push. But if your energy is low or your body is saying, I don't feel that today, honor that and move in a way that feels good on your mat. That's what keeps us coming back to our mats every day, is really bringing what we need to the mat, knowing that the mat will take it. It's all good. And moving in a way that really respects where we're at. So that being said, I will join you on the mat and we will start moving. We're going to walk the feet up. So the feet are down on the earth and the hips are down and the knees are up towards the sky. Bridge base. Pause there and observe how that feels. Maybe you play with your tailbone just a little bit today. Drop it low, tuck it under, shift the hips around a little bit so that you feel centered and grounded and checking in. And then we'll heel toe those feet all the way out to the edges of the mat, just really, really wide today. And then maybe the fingertips come into the body here. Or maybe you want to stretch them out and already start that expansion of taking up space. What serves you today? And as we start to deepen the breath and our connection to the ground, our groundedness, our centeredness, choose a word or phrase, a mantra that serves you today. And my mantra today is a little unique, especially for me. It's actually a question. Normally it's a statement, but today it's what serves me here. So that I am in a constant state of evaluating what feels good here, what serves me here. And so if you would like to join me in being questioning today, please feel free. On the next exhale breath, we're going to tilt the knees over to the right. We're starting off right away, getting some twists going, opening up the back. Move really slowly here. Inhale the knees to center. Use the whole inhale breath to come up. Exhale, take those knees to the left. Inhaling side to side, using this time to explore how your body feels, to bring that curiosity I'm always talking about. What are you feeling? Where are you feeling it? And then maybe you ask, what serves me here? Or what feels good here? One more each side, right, inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift. Walk the feet back in, hip width apart. Keep that left foot nice and planted. I'm going to bring my hands up into cactus arms. So the backs of the hands are on the earth. And then I'm going to straighten my right leg all the way out on the ground and push that right heel as far forward as I can, pulling that right femur low in its connection to the hip socket. And then I'm going to keep this foot flexed and start to lift it up off the earth, pressing through the left foot. So I stay grounded until I feel my hamstring wake up. And then I'm going to bring my hands up to the hamstring, circle the ankle, wiggle the toes, point and flex the foot. And I'm actually bringing my fingertips right to this hamstring, feeling where that deepest point of tension is. I'm giving it a little love, a little heat in my hands, a little squeeze, a little self-massage on that leg. And then gently, smoothly, easily, right foot floats to the earth. And the left foot goes long on the mat. I'm coming back to my cactus arms, starting to open shoulders, and then push that left heel away, 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 away. You might even let the lower back lift a little bit and then come back down. Feeling that length through the front of your left hip. And with that foot flexed, we'll press into the right foot and float the left foot up. And circle. And maybe bring the hands to this left hamstring. Point and flex, waking up a little. And then use the warmth of your hands. The power of touch. Do not dismiss the power of touch. Bring a little love to that hamstring. And then we're going to float that left foot all the way back down. Take the right knee in the right hand and the left knee in the left hand. Peeling the nose up towards the knees just for starters. And you've got two options here, waking up the core today. You can stay here with the shoulders lifted, or you can bring them back down. There's more ease with the shoulders down. I'm going to stay a little lifted here, keeping my chin just a little off my chest. I'm going to hold the right knee in and extend the left leg long. Your option here is to actually put that foot on the earth. I'm going to keep it lifted. And then switch. Pull in the left knee, reach the right leg long. And alternate. It's a little variation on yogi bicycles. I like this one because drawing the knee in with the hands here lets me keep my upper body lifted a little bit more, but it really protects my low back. So there's alternating extension and contraction side to side. And you find the level that works. Maybe your shoulders are lifted, but you're putting your heel on the ground when you extend. Maybe the shoulders are down, but the foot is lifted. Find a way to make it work. And maybe pause and ask yourself, what serves me here? And making sure it's not what serves your ego, right? We all have it. We all have that ego that says, oh, do a little more, push a little harder. But what serves your highest self? What serves your body? What serves your energy? One more. Draw both knees in. Everybody nose up towards the knees. And then we're going to find our way up to seated. I like to rock and roll, but if you want to turn to one side, go on ahead and do it. I'll pivot around here. Soles of the feet are going to come together. I'm leaving a little space. I'm not drawing the heels in too close to the body just yet. And I'm going to shake out into my hips. And breathe. Maybe fly both knees, butterfly wings. And then maybe draw the feet just a little bit closer so you feel really nice and stable and lifted here. And then we'll interlace the fingers and turn through the wrists and see if, as you let go of your ankles with your hands, if you can continue to let the knees drop heavy here. And if this is a really challenging shape to sit in, Putting a blanket or a prop, a pillow, something under your hips can really help. Open the fingers, slide them over one so your opposite thumb is on top. Open up the wrists. Maybe take a moment to slow down somewhere and say, oh, what's happening right there? Release the fingers, shake them out. Shake them palms up, you can shake them palms down, you can shake them jazz hands, right? Circle them around a little bit. And then just find a nice comfortable seat. So I'm going to slide the feet into Sukhasana, shift the fascia, get the sits bones nice and grounded, lifting the shoulders up nice and high up towards your ears. Exhale, roll them down the back. Inhale, shrug the shoulders all the way up. Exhale, slide them down the back. Inhale, shrug them up. Pull them together, drop them down back. And we're just going to reverse that tape. So shrug up to your ears, push your shoulders forward and drop them down. Lift, big rolly circles forward. One more time, up. And release. Open those arms out to the side, turn your palms up. Shake it out a little bit here. Shimmy it a little side to side. And we're going to take the right arm across the body. Plug the right shoulder down and then look over that right shoulder. And then we're going to take the right hand behind the body, palm faces out. The left hand here can come and grab a hold of these right fingers, maybe walk that hand around a little more, drop it down, look over the right shoulder. And then draw that right hand down towards the left hip. And release, shake them out. Have a little fun here. The left arm's going to come across the body. The shoulder wants to rise up. You got to drop it down. And then we'll look over left shoulder. And then the hand comes behind the back. Right hand's going to meet that left hand. Just pull it around. Maybe it meets in the middle of your spine. That's cool. Maybe you can bring it all the way around towards the waist. Also cool. Look over that left shoulder. And then we're going to draw that left hand down towards the right hip. So it's at an angle down across your back. And look over the left shoulder. And we'll release. Swing around at a tabletop, all fours. Coming here in a way that feels good. What serves your body here? Muscles of the front body lifting up, fingerprints gripping into the mat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, heart, and hips. Exhale, roll through the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly low. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, belly low. Exhale, chin to chest. Pause here in your cat pose. Walk the hands a little forward if you're a tall yogi like me. Tuck the toes under. Pull the knees up off the mat and ease the hips up and back, downward facing dog. And we'll pedal out through the feet here. Maybe you turn the right knee in towards the middle of the mat today, and then turn the left knee in. Instead of pedaling straight, taking a little twist here in the low body. Still pushing away with the hands here. And then we'll come all the way up on the tippy toes. Bend the knees, bring the heart back towards the thighs. Nice crouch, and we will walk to the top of the mat. Forward fold, let it go. Nice softness in the knees here, so the upper body can really rest. Maybe the palms turn up and you wiggle the fingers a little. Or maybe you want to take a ragdoll and hold the elbows, take a little sway. Release the hands, nod the head yes, shake it out no. We're going to start to straighten through the left leg. The right hand is going to come right down to the earth, maybe the fingertips or maybe on a block. Keep the right leg bent, left leg straight. We're going to reach the left hand up to the sky. Our first little twist, stacking this left hand right up over the right. And exhale, float it back down, bending both knees. Put the left hand on the earth, straighten through the right leg as we reach the right hand up to the sky. And then notice, are you sitting all the way in your toes? Are you sitting all the way in your heels? Are you grounding through both feet, really finding that deep connection to earth? Exhale, bend both knees, float it down. And I'm going to heel toe my feet all the way together. You're welcome to stay 6 inches apart this whole time, but I like my feet together for chair pose, which is where we're headed. So I'm going to keep my hands low and start to just drop my hips down a little bit. And then I'm going to lift my fingertips up off the earth. I'm going to sweep all the way up to the sky. Let my fingers kiss overhead. Exhale, draw my hands into the heart. What serves me here? Inhale, take a nice deep breath up. Exhale into your chair pose. And if you want ease today, then you're keeping nice and lifted. The tailbone is still tucked. The heart is still up nice and high, right? We don't need to lean too far forward unless we're going deep. The deeper you get in your chair pose, the more the upper body comes forward as the hips slide back. It's a little counterbalance, so, but you get to choose. Stay here or take a twist. Palms press together, right elbow comes outside left knee, and you press in, or maybe the right hand reaches down and the left hand reaches up, whatever serves, or you're welcome to take a standing twist and reach front to back, keeping the knees pressed together. And of course, you can stay right here in your chair pose. Wherever you're at, inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands into the heart, shake out the knees, pedal out your feet a little bit. Settle it back to center. Inhale, deep breath up. Exhale, chair pose. Stay here or take your twist. I happen to like this left hand outside, right hand lift. Everybody come back to chair pose. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, deep breath up. Exhale, chair. Option to take your twist. Exhale, chair. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to the earth. Lift the hips, forward fold. Slide the left toes back. Keep them lifted. Plant the left hand. Reach the right hand up to the sky. Big twist. Squeeze the right knee in towards your body. Exhale, right hand down. Step the left foot up to the top, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Drop the hips, a little bit of a low chair here. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, hands into the heart. Inhale, breathe all the way up. Exhale, chair pose, option to twist. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands down, hips lift, forward fold. Right toes slide back, right hand plants on the earth. Inhale the left hand up, squeezing that left knee in. Inhale, left hand down. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, hands into the heart. Breathe all the way up. Deep breath up. Exhale, chair pose. Option for your twist, whichever one you like. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Float it down. Inhale, left toes back. Exhale, right hand up to the sky. Big twist. Inhale the right hand down. Left knee comes to the earth. Inhale here. Exhale, press up. Low lunge. Maybe you want to stay here and lift the hands. Maybe you want to take the left elbow outside the right knee, and here is another optional twist. Everybody inhale, lift for low lunge. Option here to press the hips forward, crescent lunge. Lift the hands, but pull the shoulder blades down and together. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, the hands come to the earth. Lift that toe, tuck that foot under, step it up top of the mat, forward fold, let it go. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, soften and fold. Inhale, low chair. Hands are off the earth. Exhale, all the way up. Inhale as the hands kiss, and exhale, hands into the heart. Inhale, deep breath up. Exhale, chair pose. Option to twist. It's the right hand back if you're doing standing twist. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, float it down, forward fold. Right toes slide back. Right hand plants, left knee squeezes in. Lift the left hand up to the sky. Big twist. Try not to push the hips up here. You want to stay nice low in your lunge. Left hand comes down. Right knee comes to the earth. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. This back foot can stay tucked, or you can push the top of the foot into the earth, yogi's choice. Maybe you stay here and reach up, or maybe you take the right elbow outside the left knee, press the palms together, optional low lunge twist. Inhale, everybody lift. Option, press forward, crescent lunge. Really sliding those hips towards the front of the mat. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, hands come to the earth, back foot tucks. Lift that knee, rock and roll, my friends. Step it up, top of the mat. And from here, I've got a lot of legs, so I can make that step, but maybe you want to hop that foot in a little bit and hop it up to the top. I ask you, what serves you here? Big breath in your forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, drop the hips down. Inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, hands into the heart. Inhale, deep breath up. Exhale, chair pose. Option to twist. Inhale, chair. Exhale, touch down. Hands first, then the hips lift, forward fold. Inhale, the left toes come back. Exhale, the right hand up to the sky. Inhale, the right hand down. Exhale, left knee to the earth. Inhale, lift up, low lunge. Option, take that left elbow outside. Inhale, reach up high. Option to press the hips forward, crescent lunge. Inhale, the hands come down. Exhale, plank or tabletop, yogi's choice. So if you're in plank, or you can come to all fours. If you're in all fours, take a cow cat. If you're in plank, you can hold here. You can rock your hips, or you can take a vinyasa. We're going to meet in downward facing dog. What serves you here? From down dog, up on the toes, heart drops to thighs. Take a walk, top of the mat. I'm bringing my feet all the way together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, hands into the heart. And pause. Feel your feet connected to the earth. Feel your breath moving. One more breath in. What serves me here? Inhale, breathe all the way up. Exhale, chair pose. Option to reach that right hand back. Everybody inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the right toe slide back. Exhale, the left hand up to the sky. Hand comes down, right knee comes down. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Option, take the right elbow outside, low lunge twist. Inhale, everybody, low lunge, lift. Exhale, option, hips come forward, crescent lunge. Inhale, the hands come down, tuck that back toe, lift the knee, tabletop or plank, yogi's choice. If you're in table, cow-cat. If you're in plank, you can hold or float through your chaturanga and cobra. And then we meet in downward facing dog. Up on the toes, heart to thighs. Walk it up, top of the mat. Forward fold, let it go. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, hands draw in. We're going to add on one more little section. You got this. Inhale, breathe up. Exhale, chair pose. Option to twist. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left toes back. Exhale, right hand up to the sky. Inhale, right hand down. Exhale, left knee to the earth. Inhale, lift, low lunge. Exhale, option for your twist. Inhale, lift. Hold or option to slide it forward, crescent lunge. Inhale, the hands come down. Exhale, tabletop or plank. You know the drill, cow-cat, hold or float through your vinyasa. And we'll meet hips up and back, downward facing dog. Right foot lifts up high to the sky. Stay here or pull the heel in and open the knee up for scorpion. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot steps up and through between the thumbs. Pivot the left heel down and in. Both hip points shining forward. What serves you here as we press up and find warrior one? Inhale, interlace the hands behind. Exhale, slide that right shoulder forward and down. Humble warrior. Inhale, the hands to the earth. Step the back foot up to the top. Forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, push up to the sky. Exhale, hands into the heart. Observe the right leg, the left leg. The right hip, the left hip. The right shoulder, the left shoulder. And then ask, what serves me here? Bring the belly in nice and strong. Inhale, breathe all the way up. Exhale, chair pose. Option for your twist. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Right toe slide back. Exhale, left hand up to the sky. Squeeze that left knee in. Inhale, the hand comes down. Exhale, the right knee to the earth. Inhale, lift up, low lunge. Stay or exhale into your twist. Remembering that the neck is in line with the spine. Inhale, lift. Hold or exhale, hips forward, crescent lunge. Inhale, the hands come down. Exhale, tabletop or plank. Yogi's choice. Do your thing here, my friends. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, the left foot up. Stay or draw that heel in and open the left knee. You're really squeezing that left foot in towards your glutes, lifting the knee up to the sky. It's a little lower body twist. Inhale the left foot up nice and high. Exhale, step it up between your thumbs. Right heel pivots in towards the midline. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. What serves me here? Inhale, interlace the hands behind. See if you can put the other thumb on top. Push those hands down, heart opens. Exhale, fold that left shoulder down. Humble warrior. Notice that it's a little different coming into humble from warrior one than from warrior two with the back hip open. And if you need to pivot that back foot, you can. Release the hands, touch the earth. Step the back foot up to meet the front foot, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hips drop nice and low. Inhale, rise up to the sky. Exhale, hands into mountain pose and pause. We're going to vinyasa our way through. So no long holds. Choose the pieces that serve you well this morning. First, wiggle your toes on the mat. Give your neck a little circle. Open up wrists, fingers, shoulders. Maybe take a little twist side to side. Reset your body, reset your mind, and ask what serves. Here we go. Inhale, deep breath up. Exhale, chair pose. Option to twist open. Exhale, chair. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left toes back. Exhale, right hand to sky. Inhale, right hand down. Exhale, left knee to the earth. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, option twist, or stay, hold your low lunge. Inhale and lift. Exhale, option to shift the hips forward, crescent. Inhale, the hands down. Exhale, plank or tabletop, yogi's choice. Do your thing. Meeting downward facing dog. Inhale the right foot up to the sky. Option to exhale, scorpion. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot up between the thumbs. Inhale, pivot the left heel. Exhale, rise up, warrior one. Inhale, interlace the hands. Exhale, right shoulder forward. We will stay for one breath in humble warrior. Inhale, hands to the earth. Exhale, left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hips drop down, low chair. Inhale, sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. We've just got one more side. You can do this. Inhale, deep breath up. Exhale, chair pose. Option to twist open. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right toe slide back. Exhale, left hand to sky. Inhale, left hand down. Exhale, right knee to the earth. Inhale, lift up, low lunge. Exhale, option to twist. Inhale, lift up. Option to press hips forward, crescent. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step it back, plank or tabletop, yogi's choice. Meeting downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot up to the sky. Option to exhale and flip it open, scorpion. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot up between the thumbs. Inhale, pivot the right heel in. Exhale, rise up, warrior one. Inhale, interlace the fingers, weird thumb on top. Exhale, float it down, humble warrior. One breath here. Inhale the hands down. Exhale the right foot up to the top. Forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, low chair. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. We'll walk those feet out, wider than the hips. Start to shift the knees side to side. Shake out the hands, loosen up the shoulders and your neck and your knees. And then maybe take a little swing side to side, keeping the knees nice and soft. Letting the arms come around. Coming back into center, keeping the feet right where they are. Inhale all the way up. Big long stretch of the body. Exhale and interlace the hands behind you. Push the hands down, push those knuckles away, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Bend the knees, push the hips back, forward fold. Let those hands come up. And if your hands rest on your tailbone, I'm good. If it serves you, I'm good. And if you can open it up a little, open it up. Maybe start to shift one shoulder in, let the hands take a little sway. The knees stay really bent here. Everybody bring the hands to the tailbone, drop the hips, roll it back up. Release the hands. Inhale, deep breath up. Exhale, interlace with the other thumb on top. Inhale, knuckles down, heart lifts. Exhale, bend the knees, float it down, take your time. Let the shoulders do what they can do. Remember, the pain is your body telling you, too far, go back. Holding this fold, release the hands, bring them all the way down to the earth. Maybe take a ragdoll, maybe you start to sway and straighten one leg and the other. And then we're going to turn the toes out and start to work those hips down. Maybe you want to bring elbows to thighs here and keep the hips a little lifted, or maybe you love some Shavasana and you want to drop the hips down. Releasing the hands behind you, wherever you're at, slowly make your way down to a seat. So if you were a little more lifted there, just find your way down to the earth, honoring what feels good. And we're going to roll all the way down. And draw the knees into the chest. When you get there, right knee in the right hand, left knee in the left hand. Maybe we rock a little side to side to get started. Or maybe you just cherish this moment of stillness. Then we're going to take the hands to the knees. The legs are really heavy. Take the right knee right and circle the left knee left, but use the hands to do the work so that you can really get a good range of motion in your hip joints. And take your time. Use a whole breath cycle for a circle. Inhale halfway around. Exhale the other way back. When we move fast, we miss observing things, right? If you're out for a power walk and you're zooming along, you might miss the flowers growing in your neighbor's yard, or the cute kid with the new tricycle and the big smile, or the cloud that looks like a turkey, right? Go the other way. The same thing applies here. If we're moving our knees around so fast, we're just sliding right through, you might miss something that your body would really like you to know. I always remember when I was attempting to learn to rollerblade, and I do say attempting to learn because I don't think I ever actually did. My husband said, you know, when you go too slow, you're going to feel every crack and bump in the road. If you put a little speed on, if you go a little faster, you glide right over them. That is great advice for rollerblading. But when it comes to my yoga practice, I don't want to glide over. I want to sink in. I want to find all the cracks and the grooves. And maybe that's why I'm not really great at rollerblading. Settle those knees into the center. I'm going to take a spinal twist. So today, maybe you want to take a single leg twist, and you're going to hold the right knee in and extend that left leg out. And then maybe you shift the hips a little bit to the right. Maybe you don't. That's a Western thing. If you go to India, nobody shifts hips before they fold. I'm just going to tell you that right now. We're going to draw the right knee across the body, whichever way you decide to go. And maybe you straighten that right leg out as you come around. Maybe the right arm reaches away, but the right shoulder for sure is pushing down towards the earth. Maybe the right ear is coming to the earth as well, or towards the earth. Inhale, we'll slide it back up to center. Hug that right knee into the chest one more time. If you need to reset your hips, go right ahead. And we'll exhale and release the right leg out and pause for a second. Observing right hip and left hip. And then we'll pull that left knee in towards the heart. Nice squeeze. My practice yesterday was so much hip flexor work that they're singing to me, my friends. My hip flexors are singing. You may have noticed my chairs were not super deep today because my hip flexors are singing to me. See, I demonstrate for you how you move in a way that serves you well. Okay, left knee draws across the body. Maybe you want to straighten that left leg out. It does release a little of the compression in the hip. Pushing the left shoulder down, maybe left hand reaches away, maybe left ear comes to the earth. Spinal twist, this is bliss. Left foot comes back up and in, ease back over. Pull that left knee in, give it a nice squeezy hug. And then we're going to come into a reclined bound angle pose here. So if you've got props that you like for that, please grab them. The soles of the feet come together, the knees come out wide. I love my blocks here for this one. It really lets my hips relax and open up and unfold here, kind of like a flower when it blooms, little petal at a time, slow shifts. Bring your fingers to your body, maybe your rib cage, maybe on your belly, maybe all the way to the hip flexor or the adductors. And if you have no props, no problem. You can do this shape without. It all works. One of my favorite things about yoga is you don't need a lot of stuff to do it. You don't need cute yoga clothes. You don't need blocks. You don't need a mat. You really just need your body and your attention and your desire to move. Today, I encourage you, once you get settled in, to move something. So maybe move the feet a little closer to the body, a little further away from the body. Maybe you shift your blocks a little bit wider or a little bit further in. Maybe you bring your hands to cactus arms or do something different. When we take the same shapes, the same way, every single time, eventually our mind will no longer engage in the practice because you're on autopilot. You've got all the muscle memory, your body knows how to take that shape. But when you shift something, when you do something a little different, you bring that curiosity back and your mind comes back in and says, oh, hey, what happens if I shift my feet just a little further away from my body today? What does that do in my bound angle? how does that feel in my body? And now you've got mind, body, spirit connection happening. And that, my friends, is the magic in yoga. At least I think so. Maybe you start to tilt the head side to side, find a little ease in the neck. Walk the shoulders down away from the ears a little bit, make a little more space there. And then bring the nose to the sky. Press the feet together. You're going to turn on the adductors. You'll feel those muscles activate. Hands outside knees, guide them back up and in. Walk the feet out wide, knees come into touch. Just pause here as we reset. A little reverse the tape moment. I call this one tent pose because I don't remember its name ever. I think if you ask any yoga teacher, there's always going to be one pose that they just either don't remember the English name for, or they don't remember the Sanskrit name for, or they don't remember any of the names for. Excuse me. I think that's kind of a human thing. And then release the knees, walk the hips back in, walk the feet up towards the body. You've got two choices here. You can take an active bridge where you roll up and maybe pause and roll back down, or you can grab your prop and take a nice supported bridge by bringing your prop under that sacral bone and letting the hips rest. And if you know me, you know this is one of my absolute favorite resting shapes as we slide in towards Shavasana. And because my hip flexors are tight, I'm going to alternate extending one leg, and then I'll switch to the other side. Maybe be brave and do both. Oh, baby. Wherever you are at, come back to that bridge base with the feet down and the hips down. I'm going to turn my block lower. And whether your hips are lifted or not, we're all going to take our feet up towards the sky. Circle ankles, wiggle toes. And then flex the feet and draw the arches together, draw the knees in together. Pull the low belly in just a little bit and maybe start to work those feet towards your face until you feel that hamstring. Say hello. And then we'll bend the knees, float the feet, and come back to knees to chest. I'm taking it with a little support here because it's lovely. Although it is pushing me up off the mat, which is fine. A blanket here. This particular shape, a little prop under my hips and knees into chest, creates so much gorgeous space and length in my low back. And coming from a girl who's almost 5'11" and has had problems with her back her whole life. I mean, since I was about 13. That's magic. That's just crazy good magic. So pause here for a few breaths. And again, if the hips are not lifted, just pull those knees in. Keep the tailbone as long as you can, reaching towards the bottom of your mat. And then hold on to the left knee and float the right foot back to the earth. Yeah, sneaking in a little core work. And then we'll float the left foot back. I'm keeping just my right toes down as a little counter. Turn it on that core. Lift the hips up, lose the prop if you have one. And then pause as I scooch back down onto my mat. Pause here in your bridge base and just observe what's happened here. what's going on in this space. And then you've got two choices. If you want to take a pigeon on back in ankle to knee pose here, you're welcome to do that. You can stay grounded or you can pull the knees in. Or perhaps you want to bring the hands up and take the edges of the feet and rock it out a little bit in happy baby. And if you're in pigeon on back here, I will cue you about 15 seconds to switch sides. And if you're in happy baby, you can just hang out. Okay, go ahead. If you're in your if you're in ankle to knee, go on and switch sides. Draw the other knee in. Oh, mimosa. And wherever you're at, slowly release and start to make your way down into your final resting shape for today. Whatever that's going to look like. Maybe it's feet up on the couch. Maybe it's legs up the wall if you have a wall handy. Perhaps you want to take a traditional corpse pose and just lay all the way out. Perhaps you notice that all that yoga gave you really wild looking hair. It's okay, I'm not looking. Maybe it's a little cool in your home and you want to grab a blanket and wrap all the way up. Or maybe you want to roll that blanket up and put it under your knees today. Bring a little ease. Whatever it is that you need for your Shavasana today, so that you can find a few moments of stillness. That, my lovelies, is what I want for you. Taking your time getting there, setting yourself up mindfully. And allowing yourself to sink into your own space and contemplate what serves me well today. Welcome to Shavasana. Bringing attention back to the earth underneath you. Just that, just noticing, feeling grounded. We start always with being grounded. And then notice your breath. Inhaling, exhaling. And as the breath gets deeper, allow it to create soft movement in the body. Moving in a way that serves you well. Slow and easy. Find your way to seated, to that nice long spine. I get to sit up on my exercise ball for this. I'm bouncing, creating a little openness. It's also a little bit fun. If I'm making you seasick, I apologize. Come back up nice and tall. The head over the heart over the hips. Move the neck. Ease the shoulders. Stay with your breath. And then we'll bring the palms of the hands together and the thumbs right up to the center of the forehead, Ajna, the third eye, for clarity of thought. To the lips, Vishuddha, the throat chakra, for thoughtfulness and speech. And to Anahata, the heart center, for consistency in action. Really press the palms together. Feel the heat of your hands. A symbol of the sealing in of today's practice with mindfulness and gratitude and the intention to continue to seek that which serves us best. Namaste.